Hello, hi. So today I'm driving the Kona EV, and I'd just like to share my experience with you and some of the key features that are very important in the Kona EV. What do I mean by Kona EV? This is a Hyundai Kona Electric vehicle 2022 model. Now, one of the key aspects about this car is the range. This car has a range of 484 kilometers, give or take. Right now it's showing me 509 kilometers. Now, in order to achieve that range, I only had to consume around 64 units of electricity. So in terms of cost, that is around 1,700 for the kind of electric consumer I am, because for 1,000 shillings I get 45 units. So in order to power this car to 484 kilowatt hours, I use 1,700 shillings, around 1,700 shillings. Now, that said, a normal car, when you go into a fuel station, in order to get this car to full tank, ordinarily you'll have to spend around 7,000 shillings. So the difference between 7,000 shillings and 1,700 is 5,300 shillings. Okay, so that is the much you're saving on a Kona EV. Now, the buying price for a Kona EV, some people argue that it's quite expensive, but I can guarantee you, at the end of the run, in 4 years' time, the Kona EV will make more sense, because you will have used less fuel, you'll have saved more money. So the cost of ownership for a Kona EV compared to a normal ICE car will be even better in the long run. Okay, so now once you start driving this car, you'll notice something. It's very quiet, and it's actually very comfortable to drive. Now, one of the key things about the Kona EV is it's able to regenerate, create its own electricity by using the regenerative braking. So there's a feature we call one pedal drive. One pedal drive basically means you only use the accelerator down there, and you use this paddle shift here, which is called regenerative braking. So what happens is you use this paddle shift to slow down the car. So by slowing down the car, you're actually charging the car by using this paddle shift. So that's the beauty about it. So you're creating more energy by using the paddle shift instead of using the normal braking system. Now, another advantage with that is you're able to save your brake pads. So the wear and tear on your brake pads is very minimal when you're using the paddle shifts to slow down the car, because basically what you're doing is you're slowing the motor. That's the second advantage. The third advantage you have on this car is all the functions of the car are exactly the same as any other car. The only now bigger advantage you have is, instead of using a normal engine, here you're using a motor. A normal car you service for 5,000 kilometers or 10,000 kilometers at the maximum. For Kona EV, you service the car at 15,000 kilometers. Let me tell you what servicing is all about. It's actually engine checkup, the motor checkup, and top up of coolants, and that's basically it. Because look, when you get accustomed to using the regenerative braking, basically what happens is you become a master of driving using that. You anticipate when you're supposed to brake and all that, and the beauty about that is you get to save on your brake pads. So whenever you go in for a service, rarely will you be able to change your brake pads. I've seen YouTube videos by people say you can actually do up to 100,000 kilometers with one pair of brake pads. So that's a very positive thing about these cars, and you get to save a lot more when you're using an electric vehicle. Remember, again, it's a zero emission car, so you're actually making the world a better place by embracing a car that doesn't have any emissions whatsoever. Anyway, this is Silvanus Wambua from Hyundai Kenya. Thank you so much.